Welcome to the Grade Cricketer's Take, brought to you by our friends at Wagner, whose product of the test is Wagner's CoQ10. Ian Higgins, Sam Perry and Dave Edwards. Boys, history made in the fourth and final test match of the series against India. India winning the series 2-1.
First time since 1947, here goes, that an Asian team touring Australia has won over here. So certainly a huge moment for India, definitely solidifying themselves as the #1 test team in the world. Virat Kohli has come out and said it's his #1 achievement in the game, including the World Cup that he won when he was very young. So while we're kind of muddled in Australian selectorial issues, let's not forget that this has been a huge achievement for India. And I think they celebrated appropriately. I think it will be an incredible circuit that they have been on.
And they showed us that circuit by dancing weirdly on the SCG turf, on the Hello Turf, the SCG. Pujara leading that charge there. What an amazing series, Dave. 193 at the SCG as well. Is Australia really bad or India really good? It's all binary.
Well, I think you can have both. So I think India is certainly very good, as they showed. 2-1, a big win for them. They've never done it before. Australia, we're not very good, are we? We're good at hitting 30s. We can get to 30, but we can't get past 30, and I think that's just a symptom of the malaise of society that we live in now. Millennials, we consume things in short bite-sized pieces. We just don't want to hang around for longer than 30 minutes on anything, let alone this video for Wagner.
Piers, one of the worst times of the year is this time of year. You've been drinking alcohol, you've been eating all the turkey and ham in the world, and then Usman Khawaja bowls an over at 60 kilometres an hour, and people clap when there's a dot ball. Can it get any worse from here, from Australia?
I think it could get worse, to be honest.
Good.
I honestly think that Australia may be headed into the wilderness for quite a period of time. There's been a lot of talk about the systemic issues that kind of are underpinning why we haven't produced a batsman of note since kind of 2010.
Bradman.
So yeah, there's a lot of unwanted records for Australian cricket piling up as well. Basically, I'm just saying that things are getting pretty bleak, but it makes for good comedy. So we're going to see more of guys like Usman Khawaja bowling full tosses, etc. And I, for one, welcome it.
And there's only 2 tests, lads, until the Ashes. So if we thought we'd learned something, and we had a few tests to get our act together, now we've just got to play a couple more against Sri Lanka, and then we're into probably what will be the worst thing that will ever happen to Australian cricket next English summer.
Well, until next week, that's the Grade Cricketer signing off, telling you that things will only get worse from here. This is brought to you by Wagner. Make life your greatest century with Wagner.